I'm Karen. I'm a pharmacist that was working in hospital that became ill in March 2020.
I'm Nikki Smith and I had COVID early 2020 and still have long COVID.
I'm Darren. Unfortunately caught COVID back in January 2021.
I'm Claire Rayner and I was already a patient before I caught COVID with a lot of health problems.
I'm Ian, I'm based in Kent, and I got COVID December 2020. Did my 14 days isolation up to Christmas Eve. And then when I returned to school in the January, I was a drama teacher. It was quickly clear that I just could not cope.
Through quite a long journey of being poorly, I came across NAIHR and the Facebook community, and through them I got involved with the Locomotion team and joined as part of the PAG programme, Patient Participation Group.
I got involved with my local NHS trust where they set up a patient reference group, and 2 years later I found the Locomotion.
I joined Locomotion because I think, like many people who got long COVID quite early on, I was very keen for people to gain from my experience. You know, I'm a real believer in the phrase, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And it just seemed to me that if people can learn from what I'm going through and what I'm experiencing, then that benefits everybody else. And that's something that I was really keen to do.
I joined Locomotion because I'd never before been so ill that I really thought I was going to die until I got long COVID.
There were a few of us that we gathered together, other people with the same symptoms. And some of those people were also doctors, but we were seeing that so many of us were affected in very similar ways, in very strange ways.
In the first wave, no one knew about what was subsequently named by patients as long COVID. In the following months, we still had no medical help and no advice on what to do, other than to take paracetamol and stay away from hospital unless you're having a heart attack or literally turning blue.
We came in contact with many researchers and doctors who were interested in trying to find out what was going on. And we helped them out a bit with some studies. And out of those came the invitation to join Locomotion as a patient researcher.